Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Mr. Fashion Mogul, and I have somebody with me today. This is Labeled Dior on Twitter. We were talking earlier, and he said that I should make a video about what did we say we were gonna title it?
Shit, I forgot. As soon as the camera came on,
I think we were gonna any which way we're gonna be a little bit shady. Is in regards to relationships, because he was saying that maybe I should start talking about relationships because I am in one, and a lot of people who are like HIV positive and stuff like that like get labeled almost to the point where they are not human or normal, and we're normal. We have the same issues as anybody else. We have the same problems as anybody else. Some of us still need to grow up when it comes to relationships, and some still have problems. Even at our ancient ages, in relationships. Because I know I've been in one for how long now? 9 years.
how long?
9 years.
Woo! 9 years, and gay years is an eternity.
Who are you telling? Well, it don't feel like it, but it feels like it.
But wait, I have a disclaimer that I need to make because I am very much laying on my stomach, and even though I am laying on my stomach, and that's a bottom thing, I am very much a top. And I just needed to make that.
Isn't that just with that announcement? Nobody really cared. This is not about anybody's sexual. Let me tell you this, bitch. I could be shady without glasses. Nobody gave a damn that he was a top, bottom, versatile. Who cares?
Hit me up on Twitter at Label Dior. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bottoms only.
Da, 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 da. And if my parents are watching this, he apologizes. Because I am a pastor's kid. So, no, but anyway, like we were talking about, people who are in relationships, like who are positive and stuff, they are normal just like anybody else. We have issues just like anybody else. Oh, here comes Kid Shady himself, my best friend.
Welcome.
You come to say hi, or you?
No, I can't see you.
Oh. Well, that's Kid Shady. One day he's gonna be in a video.
Oh, I'm in a
whenever.
video now?
Yeah.
Y'all got Adam?
No. This is gonna be posted. That's him walking around here. But no, we just talking about relationships and stop.
My finger was in the video.
Look at you.
Famous already.
Famous already with them cakes. But no, we're just saying that we're human. Well, I'm human because I'm HIV positive.
I'm type 1 diabetic.
And I'm Kimi.
And that's a disease all by itself.
Weak.
But no, we have issues just like anybody else. Like even today, when I make mention of stuff, I was asked a question if I was actually ready for the relationship, which I have to say that sometimes stuff doesn't hit you until the person actually shows up, or until they're like face to face with you, and it almost still like you still go through the motions as if somebody's not there, and you need to start recognizing like, okay, I guess this is going to be called relationship advice. This is my relationship advice because I've been in a relationship the longest. I think for me, I have to take my own advice as well. You need to listen to the person, and you need to learn how to compromise with the person, especially when the person is making suggestions about what y'all can do together. And this person has been making suggestions of stuff that we could do together, and I guess it was going over my head, which made me feel really, really badly after I had mentioned to this person. So that's shade on my own self.
So maybe we should rewind this whole process, and maybe you should discuss how, or give people insight on how to disclose the whole status thing to someone that they do date, because I'm thinking of how it could happen is because some people are embarrassed, or some people don't know how to disclose or even open up the dialogue to have that conversation. So instead of saying anything, they just allow it to happen, and then another person is involved, and boom, things happen. So maybe you should open up the doors to help people how to become comfortable enough to disclose and open up and be in a relationship, and then you can continue from there.
Well, I would say this. When I came out about my status, first off, the person I'm in a relationship with I already knew at the time, because basically they were one of the first people that I called after the fact. But if you're scared of telling somebody, you can't be afraid to tell them, because at some point you're going to have to tell them. Especially if you're in relationships where I'm going to say this, you shouldn't be having raw sex in the first place. You should always be using a condom, especially in a relationship, especially when you don't really know nobody like that.
But he loved me.
But love, honey, don't cost a thing. What love got to do with it? Condoms.
But he said, I'm the only one.
Honey, you don't know if you're the only one. He might be sleeping with you in your bed and then go to your next door neighbor's house and doing something with somebody else. But as far as coming out and talking about your status, you need to. It's going to be scary first off, because you coming to tell somebody that you're HIV positive is a huge thing first. But you have to say it. I mean, for me, yes, I'm very vocal with it, because I just really don't give a damn what y'all think about me and me being HIV positive. And if I wasn't HIV positive, I still don't care what y'all think. But you have to tell them. And then from there, if they say they don't want to be with you anymore, then that's a risk that you're going to have to take. But you can't be going 2-3 weeks or months not telling somebody, because then, honey, they might put the smack down on you, and then we'll be hearing about you that you was in the hospital, in the ER, in ICU.
For what?
Because some people get violent when they find out that you have known all this time, and then they be like, oh, you knew all this time, and then they get mad after these slamming dishes, and I don't know who them people are, because I don't do shit like that. I don't even argue.
Well, I think everybody wants to be able to make their own decision with who they deal with or how they deal with someone, and I think not disclosing is kind of taking away the option of you making a choice. Like, don't make me deal with you, but at least allow me to, want to, I guess.
Very true. You always give the person the option if you're going to do that. But as far as that is concerned, once you get it out there, and if the person is willing to stick around, then you need to allow them to be more involved in your life. Let them know what meds that you take. Like, even if you feel like you want to take them to the doctor's visit with you, let them go with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that they really see everything that you really have to go through. So they really have an understanding of what it is for you to be HIV positive. That it is to some people it's very minute when we deal with it ourselves, because we are positive, meaning people like me. But for those who are not positive, if they're in a relationship with you, you need to be able to let them be truly all the way a part of your life. And I think that's another thing. A lot of people who are positive get scared in their relationships not to be fully open. And I can testify to that. And that's just me speaking, like, right now, at this very moment. Because it does put you, you end up with a layer, and you be like, oh my God. But you have to get past it and move on and be fabulous, like I do all day, every day.
Hi, my name is Dior. I am a type 1 diabetic, and if my glucose is too low, I get so weak.
Lord, help today. But that's basically what we were going to talk about today in this video. We might make a second one later on, or maybe right after this. Who knows?
The real gag is, I don't even have a man, and this bitch is dealing with all this other shit and got one. So I guess it really doesn't matter. If you're losing, you're losing.
9 years going on.
That's too many years. You can have it.
I'll keep it. Thanks. But this is Mr. Fashion Mogul, and this is
Dior. What the fuck?
Oh, here we go. It's always the queens, y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute.